Clope and Nedick Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school girls varsity basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are at the launch pad where the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers will take on the Anna Rockets. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank Think First, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney Auglays Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, and NKTelco. My name is Scott Fry. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, the Lady Rockets host the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. The Rockets come into tonight's contest 6-5 overall, 3-3 in the Shelby County Athletic League. The Lehman Cavaliers roll in with a record of 5-7, 3-4 in the Three Rivers Conference. Lehman with losses to Mississinawa Valley, Parkway, Miami East, Bethel, Covington, Troy Christian, and Bradford, and wins over Perry, Riverside, Northridge, Milton Union, and Ansonia. The Rockets have lost to Botkins, Fort Loramie, New Knoxville, Russia, and Miami East. They've got wins over West Liberty, Salem, Brazales, Houston, Minster, Fairlawn, and Jackson Center. Coach Jeff Maurer of the Lady Rockets in year 5, hoping to get things rolling, but he will be without his offensive leader, Miss Brianna Raymond. She's got a torn ACL, and she is out for this season, and the Rockets have been missing her 10.4 points per game and 70% free throw shooting. So we'll see what they can do tonight as the Lehman Cavaliers come in, led offensively by sophomore forward Mara O'Leary, scoring 8.1 per game, 8.1 points per game. Once again, the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers here at the launch pad at Anna High School on NKTelco Sports.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clope Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clope is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clope offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clope.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nedick Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nedick is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nedick Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nedick.
Welcome back to the launch pad at Anna High School, and we get ready for the starters for tonight's contest, brought to us by Sydney Auglays Audiology. For the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers, number 5, sophomore Mara O'Leary. Number 14, senior Colleen O'Leary. Number 15, freshman Layla Platfoot. Here's Colleen O'Leary, number 14, senior. Number 10, sophomore Taylor Geisey. And then finally, number 44, senior Heidi Toner. And now here are the starters for the Anna Rockets. Number 22, senior Lena Rowland. Number 12, junior Taylor Peppelman. Number 42, senior Molly Riak. Number 30, sophomore Brenna Cobb. And number 10, senior Kaylee Brewer. As we mentioned in the intros tonight, the Rockets without offensive firepower of Brianne Raymond. She tore an ACL earlier this season, and she is done for the year. Real disappointment for her as a senior. And we will get into the Keyhole Pizza keys to the game, starting with the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. They want to limit turnovers, and then they want to work the ball around. They got a lot of girls that can score. And then they want to make sure they don't give up any easy baskets on defense. The Keyhole Pizza keys to the game on the Anna Rockets as they control the tip. Good ball pressure on defense. And then in their transition game, they want to make sure they rebound quickly, push the ball up the floor, and then not be selfish with the basketball. Pass up good shots for better shots. So I'd like to thank Keyhole Pizza in the first shot of the game. That's up and missed by Kaylee Brewer. And they're going to get called for an over and back. And so the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers, under head coach Mark Mays, with a 5-7 record, will start with their first offensive possession. Across the timeline, this is Colleen O'Leary. Anna playing a man-on-man defense. Number 5, Mara O'Leary. Up top to Layla Platfoot, the freshman, getting the start tonight. Again, Mara O'Leary. Skip pass across, almost picked off there by Anna. And then Heidi Toner on her way to the basket tries to dish it off, and it goes off of a Cavalier, and Anna will take over. First turnover of the game for the Cavaliers. This is Brenna Cobb, played all JV last season, junior varsity standout. Now point guard on the varsity side. Taylor Peppelman with it outside the three-point line. Cobb bobbles it. Now to Rowland. Lehman Catholic also playing man-on-man defense. This is the senior Molly Rioch with it now. Back to Kaylee Brewer. Now they'll try Brenna Cobb underneath, and she's good for 2. So the first bucket of the night goes to the Lady Rockets. Brenna Cobb. And now we got a steal by Peppelman, and she puts it out of bounds off of Tyler Geisey, the sophomore for the Cavaliers. And so Anna will have it underneath their basket. Nice inbound pass there to Rowland. Now up top to Brewer, over to Cobb. She'll fire the 3 off the back of the iron. Rebound by Rioch. Now out to Rowland. Kaylee Brewer with it. She tries to screen her man off. Taylor Peppelman with it. Now Brenna Cobb. Again, Anna very patient here, waiting for the right moment to work that ball inside. Skip pass across to Cobb. She'll stop, pop, little short. And with the rebound, that's Mara O'Leary for the Cavaliers. And they scramble forward. O'Leary comes away with it. 2-0 Anna here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard as Heidi Toner, the senior 5'11" post player, with it. Picks up her dribble, gets in a little trouble on the right side. Now Mara O'Leary with it. She's guarded by Rowland. Rioch almost with the steal. Now Brenna Cobb with the hustle. Goes out of bounds off of the sophomore, number 30. A little slow to get up. Gimpy nods her head, says, "I'm okay." Also an excellent softball player for the Rockets. See how that ankle holds up. Now with the steal, that's Kaylee Brewer. She'll slow things down so her teammates come back. Now Brenna Cobb set to run the Rocket offense here. 2-0 Anna early going. Thanks for joining us. Lena Rowland with it now, kicks it out to Rioch. She bobbles it. Brenna Cobb to the rescue. She'll reset the offense. Taylor Peppelman. Now Rioch flashes out beyond the circle. Rowland cutting. Wasn't really there. Now Cobb flashes. Now back to Rowland. Cobb will look over the floor. Now Peppelman pulls the trigger off the back iron and pulled down by Toner. And Heidi Toner will bring it across the timeline. Again, she'll be defended by Rowland. Toner works it to the elbow. Now she's double teamed. Works off the double team, and it's a timeout. Lehman, 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Lehman will have it under their own bucket. So again, Lehman in the Three Rivers Conference, 3-4 on the campaign. in conference play, 5-7 overall. They shoot 29% from the floor and just under 45% from the free throw line, although their three-point shooting, there hasn't been a ton of it, but their percentage is very high, 75%. They average about 32.3 points per game. Lady Rockets come in. Let's see. They come in averaging 36.5 points per game, but again, as I mentioned, without Brianne Raymond, their offense has been struggling a little bit as she provides most of their scoring, averaging 10.4 per game. Now Anna with the ball pressure, just like the keys to the game. Now here comes Lena rolling the other way. Lehman does a good job of getting back and tying her up as Layla Platfoot, and Lehman Catholic will benefit from the possession arrow. That'll go in the books as a turnover. Good job of getting back off the steal, getting back on defense. And this is Caroline Wessner, the junior guard, number 11. Her first action as Anna tries to trap on defense. Lehman Catholic manages to get out of it, picks up her dribble. Now here comes Mara O'Leary to the rack, and she's going to get fouled by Lena Rowland, and that'll be her first foul of the contest. And that will send Mara O'Leary to the free throw stripe. O'Leary, again, averaging just over 8 points a game. She shoots 41% from the charity stripe. Coming in now for Anna, number 40, Jaden Huber, 5'6" junior. As Mara O'Leary makes her second free throw. And it's 2-1, a baseball score here. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter of the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Peppelman with it now on the left side. She comes top of the circle. She's guarded there by Layla Platfoot. Now Huber with it. Brewer pulls up and shoots off the glass and rebounded by Caroline Wessner. Also into the game now for Anna's Jenna Walters. She subbed in as well. So Anna with the luxury of a pretty deep bench, able to sub some girls in early. This is Layla Platfoot with the ball for the Cavaliers, guarded by Peppelman. Entry pass down into Wessner. Down in the corner, guarded by Cobb. Cobb doing a nice job of making her small frame large. Mara O'Leary up and in. O'Leary now with 3 as Brenna Cobb brings it back down. Taylor Peppelman now looks over the floor, directing the offense, calls for a screen, and then off the screen, a little pick and roll to Huber. Defended there by O'Leary, unable to get a clean shot, and here comes Toner the other way for Lehman with a 3-2 lead. And a nice clean steal. This is Walters all the way down, up and in. Her first points of the night, Jenna Walters, the 5'7" sophomore, in off the bench with a pair. 4-3 now, Anna with the advantage. And you're gonna get a blocking foul down on the right wing, down on the baseline in the short corner there. Taylor Peppelman with her first foul. Peppelman averages just under 6 points per game. Molly Rioch will check in and give Peppelman a break. Coach Jeff Maurer, as I mentioned, in his 5th year at the helm. Said he's most happy with the way they're playing defense. He said that defense keeps them in most games, and there you see an example of it. Platfoot takes one to the hole, and Rioch defends it. Now Brewer, now back to Cobb at the 10-foot line, and now Anna will set their half-court offense. This is Kaylee Brewer, the senior. Now Cobb with it. Rioch sets the screen across to Jenna Walters. Back up top to Rioch. Now Brewer with it, trying to work off the Rioch screen. Oh, nice anticipation. Mara O'Leary all the way down, up and in for the steal in the bucket. And O'Leary with 5, all of the Lehman Catholic points. Just under 2 to go here in the first period. Lehman Catholic 5-4 over the Rockets. Walters up. And that pass, or that shot was, I think, partially tipped, and we get a jump ball under the Anna rack. And the ball will stay down here. Jaden Huber is tied up with, I think that was Heidi Stoner. And now Brenna Cobb will inbound for the Rockets. Little lob into Rioch, blocked by Toner. And now Wessner has her pocket picked, but Brenna Cobb cannot control it, and so the ball will stay at the Lehman Catholic end of the floor. Coach Mays now electing to sub in number 14, Colleen O'Leary, the 5'4" senior guard. Anna will send Taylor Peppelman back in and give Jaden Huber a break. Inbound to Wessner. And she's pressured, and Walters steals it, her second steal. And then Wessner comes back and picks up a foul. That'll be Wessner's first foul. First team foul for the Cavaliers as Jenna Walters will go. You see the winners quality meets replay. See Walters break through there on the steal, and you'll see behind her, Wessner comes up and gets her right there on the arm to prevent the bucket, and Walters makes the first of her free throws. Jenna Walters now with 3 in the early going. 1:32 to go here in the first. 5-5 tie on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. It's short. Walters tries to get her own rebound. Toner comes away with it. And so she will bring it up as everybody else was covered. Guarding her is Walters. And Lehman gets into their half-court offense. Toner dribbles, spins. This is O'Leary, Colleen O'Leary, the contested shot. Peppelman with the rebound. And then we'll get a reaching foul. Wessner picks up another foul. So 2 quick fouls on the junior guard for the Cavaliers. And Coach Mays is going to sub Layla Platfoot in, presumably for Wessner. And there you see it there. Caroline Wessner is going to go have a seat. 2 quick fouls. And the Rockets with the ball. Approaching the 1-minute mark here in the first period. Thanks for joining me. Scott Fry here with you, bringing you all the action. Shelby County Athletic League represented by Anna, and the Three Rivers Conference represented by Lehman Catholic. Now Cobb, dribble penetration, nice little runner for her first basket of the night, second basket of the night. She's got 4 points. And quickly the other way for the Cavaliers. This is Colleen O'Leary, guarded by Cobb. Now to the corner, a little bit long, rebounded by Layla Platfoot, and that's going to be a jump ball. As Mara O'Leary attempted that shot back in the corner. So Cobb with 4 for the Rockets, and Walters with 3. This is Toner, dribbling across the key, puts it up the left side, up and in. Nice move there, Heidi Toner with her first field goal of the night. She's got 2 points. Mara O'Leary with the remaining 5 points, and this is Brewer from downtown, nothing but net. Kaylee Brewer with her first tally for 3. And you can hear the crowd looking for a travel there, no dice. And this is Colleen O'Leary. And I think you're going to get Molly Rioch on a blocking foul, and that is correct. So that'll be the 13th foul on the Rockets, is right in front of Coach Jeff Maurer. You see Molly Rioch called there. So Lehman will inbound. And this is Platfoot with it, Layla Platfoot, guarded by Walters. She'll try the right side. Walters slams the door. Now Platfoot in the corner. O'Leary to O'Leary. That was Colleen Tamara. Comes up a little short off the glass. And Kaylee Brewer with it under a second, and that'll do it for the first period. So at the end of 1, the home Anna Rockets 10, the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 7 here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to the launch pad. The Anna Rockets hosting the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers at the end of one on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. The Rockets lead by 3 by a score of 10-7. Taylor Peppelman with it now. Back to Brenna Cobb. She's going to skip pass all the way across to Kaylee Brewer. Rioch flashes out to the elbow. Now back to Peppelman. Almost stolen there by Mara O'Leary. Mara very strong at both ends of the floor for the Cavaliers. And there you see some nice defense on the part of Lehman Catholic. Rushing down there to control it. It's Taylor Geisey all the way across to Colleen O'Leary. This is Toner across the key, up the right side, and unable to finish. But we're going to get a Rockets foul. I didn't see who that was on. I think it might have been Taylor Peppelman. We'll see. Nope, Molly Rioch. And Toner's first bucket drops. Huber will sub out Rowland. They called that on Rioch. And the second free throw is good for Toner. She has 4 now on the contest. The other 5 belong to the sophomore Mara O'Leary as Anna gets into their half court. Offense, Peppelman. Now she'll bounce pass into Huber. She's immediately doubled. Picks up her dribble. Back to Peppelman. Brewer on the left side. Lehman Catholic now playing a little zone defense. 2-3 zone. Makes it a little bit tougher for that entry pass. Brenna Cobb with penetration. Toner blocks the shot. Cobb scrambles for the rebound. Triple teamed. No luck there as Lehman shuts that down. 10-9 Anna with the lead here in the second. And now Anna returns the favor with a steal. Rioch tipped it. Brewer brings it across to Huber. Now back up top to Brewer, and Anna will set as Lehman stays in that 2-3 defense. Now we've got girls on the floor scrambling for the loose rebound. And they're going to call a jump ball. And this time it will go Lehman's way. Taylor Geisey, averaging 3.9 a game, will inbound for the Cavaliers. And Anna now going to put full court pressure on. And you're going to get a timeout called by the Cavaliers. We'll go ahead and keep it here. As you saw there, Anna put in the full court press on that attempted inbounds. And so very wisely, Coach Mark Mays has to call timeout. You get a good look at the Lehman Catholic huddle there as he tries to come up with some other way to get the ball inbounds. He talks to his young ladies. Anna now 10-9 here in the second period. Scoring looks like this. Brenna Cobb with 4 for the Rockets. Kaylee Brewer with 3 for Anna, courtesy of a 3-pointer. And then Jenna Walters with a free throw and a field goal for 3 points. On the Cavaliers side of things, Mara O'Leary with 5. And Heidi Toner with 4. Now Anna's going to go ahead and keep that pressure on. This is Colleen O'Leary. Guarding her is Zandria Plattfoot for the Rockets, number 20. And then Taylor Peppelman interrupts that entry pass, but Lehman keeps it. And now you're going to get a double dribble called against Colleen Plattfoot. So Anna, nice job collapsing on defense as Lehman Catholic tries to get a pass in to the paint. And so Kaylee Brewer now will bring it across the timeline. This is Zandria Plattfoot now over to Peppelman. Lehman still content to run that now. Looks like kind of a 3-2. It's just it's a 2-3 zone they're running. And it's been very effective. As Anna has had trouble. They haven't scored yet this period. Over 2 minutes played. Anna has been unable to do anything against this 2-3 zone. Now Peppelman to inbound. Brewer's going to let her rip, and she's just a little long there, and that'll go out of bounds. That's the same spot she made her basket from earlier. Now you're going to get a reaching foul. Taylor Peppelman will pick up her second. Not what you want to see if you're Coach Maurer. One of your better scorers. She averages 5.8 a game. And she has 2 fouls in the early second quarter, so she'll have to sit. Jenna Walters, though, comes in relief. Jenna Walters usually contributes about 1.5 points per game, according to the statistics I have. So she's already doubled that tonight. And then Jenna Huber with the steal, and then unable to do anything with it. She couldn't get that ball to dribble, ended up kicking it out of bounds. So Lehman will, at the end of all that, will still have the basketball. This is Taylor Geisy going to inbound here. Again, Anna putting pressure on these inbounds. Mara O'Leary back to get it. And now Geisy will bring it across. She's guarded there by Kaylee Brewer. Now Layla Plattfoot with it. Walters on her. Anna staying on a man-on-man defense. Lehman almost giving it up on a 5-second call. Manages to get rid of the ball. Geisy now off the screen. Manages to get rid of Brewer. And then you're going to get a reaching foul by Mary Rioch. And it appears that is her second. They credited that foul earlier to Lena Rowland, excuse me. So Rioch will come off. Brenna Cobb back on. Also on for the Rockets now, number 24. Her first action of the night. That's McKenna Pettis, 5'9" freshman, up and in for the Cavaliers. And I believe that was Mara O'Leary, and now Brenna Cobb. Back up top to Rolland. And that is Zandria Plattfoot. Now back to Rolland. Cobb. Plattfoot. Again, that 2-3 zone of Lehman doing the job as Layla Plattfoot picks Zandria Plattfoot's pocket. And a long shot is no good. Walters on the rebound. She'll go all the way, and then a little bounce pass to Zandria Plattfoot. And we're going to get a jump ball as Plattfoot and Taylor Geisy battle for that one. That ball will stay down here. As Brenna Cobb comes in to inbound the ball for the Rockets. Now we've got a question as to possession. Our official says white possession. Zandria Plattfoot will come off the floor, and coming back on, senior Kaylee Brewer, number 10. All 5'2" of her. A little lob into the other freshman that's on the floor, Pettis, and Lehman doing a nice job of keeping her from scoring. And with that jump ball now, Lehman will pick up possession. Layla Plattfoot with it now for the Cavaliers. Guarded by Walters. Walters with at least one steal already in the contest, doing a nice job on defense. Plattfoot dribbles back and forth, picks up a screen, and then trips and falls and loses it out of bounds. So Anna, again, scoreless here in this second period. And you're going to get a timeout, Rockets. That's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Once again, here in the second period, the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 11, the Anna Rockets 10 here on NKTelco Sports.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Edict Minster, Clope, Keyhole Pizza.
Welcome back to the launch pad here at Anna High School. Scott Fry bringing you high school ladies basketball. 3:58 to go here before intermission. And the Rockets down by 1 by a score of 11-10 to the visiting Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. And Anna will inbound at the Lehman end. McKenna Pettis, number 24. Brenna Cobb, number 30. Kaylee Brewer, number 10. Jaden Huber, number 40. And Jenna Walters, number 44, as she tries to entry pass to Cobb, broken up by Lehman. Lehman again running a 2-3 zone. They put 2 toward the ball, 3 underneath, and it has paid big dividends as there's a mad scramble for it. And now Brewer unable to connect, so Anna's gone very cold. They've had a few shot attempts, but they've gone a bit cold when it comes to making the baskets. Cobb now under her own basket, bounce pass into Huber, back up top to Walters. Got 2 Rockets with 2 fouls apiece. Cobb misses that long jumper. Huber kicks it back out to Brewer. Boy, if that was a good pass, she could have made a 3 attempt. Now into Huber, picks up the double team immediately. All the way around to Cobb. Now she's going to dribble, penetrate, kick back out, and you're going to get a foul, a blocking foul against the Cavaliers. I think that's going to go against, yep, that's going to go against Layla Platfoot. That'll be her first, just the 3rd team foul for the Cavaliers. Very cleanly played first half, 16 fouls against the Rockets. And Cobb will inbound, as you see right in front of our camera. Into Huber, now Platfoot, excuse me, Walters, now Cobb. Again, Lehman running that 2-3 zone, not allowing Cobb to dribble penetrate like she likes to do. Very, very good ball handler, the sophomore point guard is for the Rockets. Now Walters almost loses the handle, kicks out to Brewer, almost stolen. Wessner all over that. Now Walters tries baseline, the door slammed by Mara O'Leary, and now Walters tries to reverse her direction and ends up traveling. So that'll go in the books as the 4th Rocket turnover by my count. And this is Caroline Wessner, 2 fouls, so she had to come out and then throws one away. Again, the Rockets putting a little bit of pressure here in the backcourt, and they create the turnover. Officials with a quick confab. And this will be Kaylee Brewer in front of the scorer's table. We'll inbound it for the Rockets. 2:42 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 11 and Rockets 10 here in the launch pad. I'd like to thank Athletic Director Mike Muhlenfeld for his hospitality and help getting us going tonight. This is McKenna Pettis, now over to Cobb. And this Lehman zone defense been very effective here in the 2nd period. It was man-on-man in the 1st period. Cobb up top. Now she'll lob into Huber, kick out to Brewer. Here's your shot. Off the back iron and rebounded by Colleen O'Leary. Coming up on 2 minutes to go before halftime as Lehman now with it. Anna's had the ball much of this quarter but been unable to do anything with it from a points production standpoint. They are 0 in the 2nd period here. Wessner stumbles, and we got a mad scramble for it. And this ball is going to stay down here with Lehman as Walters and Mara O'Leary scramble for it. Caroline Wessner a little slow getting up. She went down pretty hard on her knees there. And this will be Taylor Geisey for the Cavaliers. Looks like Coach Mays wanted to get a quick sub in, was unable to do so. This is Toner, dribbles in the key, kicks out to Geisey, now into Colleen O'Leary. Contested shot down in the trees, and Walters comes away with the Rocket rebound. And then Brewer through the key. She gets tied up by Wessner, and Caroline Wessner is going to pick up her 3rd foul. And that will probably earn her a trip back to the bench as Lehman Catholic has Layla Platfoot set to come in, and Brewer will go to the free throw line. Nice winners quality meets replay. You see that defense there, but it results in a foul as Wessner does indeed exit the floor. And Brewer misses the front end of her, makes her first free throw. Colleen O'Leary now over the timeline to Toner. Toner guarded by Brewer, kicks out to Layla Platfoot, she's guarded there by number 24, McKenna Pettis, the freshman. Now Layla Platfoot, nothing there, but smartly puts it out of bounds off of Brenna Cobb. And Lehman will keep the ball. Anna now 12-11. It was 10-7 at the end of the first, so this second quarter been a defensive battle. Mara O'Leary up and in, count that. And O'Leary with 9 on the night. This is Cobb, count that one. She's got a nice shooting rhythm, 6 points now for the sophomore guard as we are under a minute to go before halftime. 14-13 Anna as Taylor Geisey brings it across. Now Toner gonna try down the key. Anna shuts that down. Now Geisey with it, pulls it down, dribble. Brewer tight defense, and then right there is Pettis. She'll poke it out of bounds. Taylor Geisey will inbound for the Cavaliers. This is Toner, she'll try baseline. Pettis slams the door. 30 seconds to go before halftime. Now Geisey with it, she's guarded by Brewer. Anna stays in that man-on-man defense. And now Brewer ties up Geisey, and we'll get a quick jump ball, and that's as good as a turnover. 4 turnovers apiece now. As Anna with 20 seconds to go, I'm assuming now Cobb will keep the offense slow enough to hold for a last shot here before halftime. Jenna Rowland with it now on the right side, back up top to Brewer. Cobb flashes at the elbow. Now Rowland kicks back out to Cobb, and you're going to get a little reach there. Number 14, that is Colleen O'Leary with her first foul. 5th team foul against the Cavaliers here in this first half. And Kaylee Brewer, the senior guard, will come over to start things off. 5, 4, 3, 2, and Brewer takes a very awkward long shot, and it is rebounded and missed. And so at the end of the half, the Anna Rockets lead by 1, 14-13 over the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers here on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Precision Strip, Tom and Jerry's, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Carriage Works, New Knoxville Supply Company.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to the launch pad here at Anna High School. Let's talk a little bit about how we got to those 14-13 scores you see there on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. About a minute to go here in the first half. And let's take a look at our statistics on the Lehman side of the register. 6 of 14 shooting. Nothing from beyond the arc. So all those were field goals. They made 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. And they pulled down 5 rebounds, committed 4 turnovers. On the Anna side of the ledger, overall shooting 5 of 12. 1 from downtown, 3 of 6. 5 rebounds and 5 turnovers. 3 of 6 was from the charity stripe. And so, as you can see, been a very, very close game. Here's a nice look into the Lehman Catholic bench as we get ready to start the second half. Anna Rockets will be starting things off with, on defense, and Lehman will start off with the ball as we get ready to play the second half. So back out on the floor, Taylor Geisy to Colleen O'Leary. She's guarded there by Brenna Cobb. Entry pass is tip blocked by Rioch, but O'Leary comes right back with it. And then Brenna Cobb with the steal. And that's another turnover for the Rockets. And Brewer opens up the scoring with a big 3. And that gets her to 8 points on the night. And now Lehman just trying to get it over the timeline here as Anna puts some pressure on, trying to get a trap right in front of the Lehman bench, and then Colleen O'Leary steps out of bounds right in front of Coach Mark Mays. And so Taylor Peppelman will inbound it, and that'll go down as another turnover. So 2 quick turnovers against the Cavaliers. It's 6 turnovers on the night. And now Anna in their half-court offense, and you're going to get a foul against Anna. And that's going to go against Molly Rioch. And that should be her 3rd of the contest. So Coach Maurer going to want to keep an eye on Molly Rioch now. We're just into the second half. She's picked up her 3rd personal. Anna, that pressure defense. Now Toner with a long jumper off the front of the iron. No good. Peppelman comes down with that rebound. She tries to hustle it back up. Brewer manages to maintain possession for the Rockets. Now back to Peppelman. She'll dribble penetrate against that zone defense. Now back up to Cobb. Thinks about a long one. Decides not to. Rolling with it. Skip pass to Peppelman. Now she's going to dribble in, and they're going to call her on a travel as she stepped before she dribbled. And that will be the 6th turnover for the Rockets, so 6 apiece. And now Anna, again, that pressure defense paying off. Cobb lobs into Brewer. And then Anna's going to have to slow things down and go to their half-court set. Across to Rioch, Peppelman all the way around. This is Roland baseline. She drives Toner back. Now Cobb sets, and that one's long and rebounded by Toner. And we're going to get a jump ball. And the ball will stay right down here with the Rockets. 17-13 your score on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard as Kaylee Brewer buries a 3. Quick inbound to Rioch, and then she is fouled by Toner. That is Toner's first foul of the night. And that will send Molly Rioch to the free throw line for the Rockets. Rockets 3 of 6 in the first half from the charity stripe. 4 of 11 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3-point land. And a miss on that front end of the 2 free throws by Rioch. Rioch playing with 3 fouls right now, the senior, and that one's good. And Rioch has 4. And the Rockets continue to put the pressure on defense. Now Toner tries baseline. Rowland manages to shut that down. Now Brewer with it ahead to Cobb. Cobb going to have to slow things down, wait for teammates. Now a skip pass across to Peppelman. To Brewer with the hot 3-ball hand. That one comes up a little short. Rebounded by Rowland. Back out for the Rockets. This is Peppelman. She tries the right side, and Lehman's zone defense gets another turnover. And they'll come the other way as Geisy very dangerously close to over and back there at half court as she tries to get across the timeline. And then Mara O'Leary contested that shot, no good on the baseline, and Cobb presses it for Peppelman, and she will put one up, and it is blocked by Layla Platfoot and out of bounds off the Cavaliers. So Cobb trying to quick rebound and press the ball up the floor, which is one of the keys to the game for Coach Maurer. But Layla Platfoot back on defense. Now Brewer pulls the trigger on another 3 off the front of the iron. Rolling with a rebound up to Cobb right at the free throw line. She's short. And another rebound for Lehman as they come across the timeline. This is Geisy with it, and Mark Mays will call timeout. That's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 18-13, the Rockets lead here in the 3rd quarter here on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Welcome back to Anna High School. Scott Fry with you here. Ladies high school basketball. The Rockets lead the Cavaliers 18-13 as Lehman inbounds. Now O'Leary, nice feed to Toner coming down the lane. Up and no good as Taylor Peppelman will be called for her 3rd personal foul. Not what you like to see if you're Coach Maurer. And so Heidi Toner will go to the free throw line. She shoots 54.5% from the free throw line, the senior interior player. She has 4 points on the contest. The other 9 points belong to Mara O'Leary. Make that 5 points as she buries that free throw. Lehman now 2 of 5 from the free throw line. And she makes the 2nd one. Now Brenna Cobb down in the right corner all the way across to Huber. Huber back to Cobb. Now she'll dribble, penetrate up and off the glass. No good. Ends up being partially blocked. Didn't go off the glass. And Mara O'Leary pulls down the rebound. And Cobb will D up Colleen O'Leary. This is Taylor Geisy, defended by Brewer. Geisy picks up her dribble. And Jenna Walters with the steal. Nice job of anticipating that pass for the 7th Cavalier turnover. And now Brewer ahead. Kicks it out to Huber. Gives it to Cobb. She sets in the corner. In and out. No good for the 3. Rebounded by Lehman. And this is Layla Platfoot across the timeline, guarded by Jenna Huber, number 40 for the Rockets. Mara O'Leary on the right wing. She'll go ahead and tee one up a little bit long. Rebounded by Geisy. Up and in by Toner. (18-17) now. Lehman's got the lead cut down to just 1. Cobb with it now, thinks better of it, pulls it back out. Huber all the way around to Walters. She'll try that defense all the way around, steps out of bounds underneath. As Lehman, that zone defense has been very effective for the Lady Cavaliers. Molly Rioch checks in, Roland out for the Rockets. Out is Layla Platfoot, in is Wessner, Caroline Wessner for the Cavaliers. Wessner with 3 fouls, so she had to spend a little time on the bench here. And again, Anna putting a good pressure defense, but Lehman able to get through. And then Rioch quickly picks up her 4th foul. Not good, says Coach Maurer, and Maurer will send in the freshman McKenna Pettis to spell out Rioch, but not before. Nope, it's saying it's a non-shooting foul, so Lehman will inbound under their basket. And we probably won't see Rioch again to the 4th period. Did not see the call. Must have been a 5-second call. So Cobb with it now. That'll be another turnover charge to the Cavaliers. That's 8. Peppelman now across the key all the way around to Brewer in the far right corner. Back up top to Peppelman. Walters dribble in, kick out to Cobb. Now she'll dribble in, kick out to Peppelman. Now she'll pull it down and shoot. No good. 2 of 5 from beyond the arc for the Rockets. Both of those were made by Brewer. And here comes Lehman to their half-court set now. This is Colleen O'Leary, guarded by Cobb. O'Leary right down the left side. Finds a wide open Mara O'Leary, and then it's tipped out by Pettis. I've got Lehman 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. They actually came in shooting 75% from three-point land, although they haven't made a lot of attempts. Now Cobb tips the inbound pass. That's another turnover. And here come the Rockets all the way down. Peppelman now going to dribble into the key, loses the handle, turns it over, and this is Colleen O'Leary ahead to Geisy, who loses it out of bounds. So a flurry of turnovers here. Lehman with 10, Anna with 8. 18-17 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. As you see there, 2.5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Lehman content to stay in that 2-3 zone. It's been very good. Anna not having much luck getting the ball inside at all. Cobb turns around with the 14-footer along the baseline. Sure shot. That puts Cobb up to 8. Her first field goal of the second half. Now Colleen O'Leary, a little trouble handling the ball across to Toner. She whiffs. A rebound and a foul. You can count that one as Mara O'Leary puts that one in. Winners meets replay. You'll see Toner miss, and then right there you see Pettis with the foul on the arm of Mara O'Leary. O'Leary had great position there. And the and one is good. And that puts O'Leary to 12 for the contest. The only shooter in double digits so far. This is Walters now. Peppelman top of the key, dribbles down the lane, up and misses. Rebound, Lehman. Got 4 of 16 shooting from inside the arc for the Rockets. 8 of 18 for the Cavaliers inside the arc. But the Rockets with a pair of 3s. And it is all knotted up at 20. This is Brenna Cobb now working on Platfoot all the way around to Brewer from deep in 3-point land, and no good as Wessner pulls down that rebound. Works it ahead to Mara O'Leary. Now into Colleen O'Leary. And the entry pass goes out of bounds. So another Lehman turnover. Taylor Geisy comes off the floor. Toner, Layla Platfoot, Caroline Wessner, Mara O'Leary, and Colleen O'Leary on the floor for the Cavaliers, as Pettis has a seat for the Rockets, and it's Peppelman, Cobb, Brewer, Walters, and Roland on the floor for Coach Maurer and the Lady Rockets. 1 minute to go here in the third, 20-20 tie. This is Cobb now, stumbles forward a little bit. Brewer back to Cobb. Cobb at the elbow, kicks out to Walters. She's guarded there by Mara O'Leary. Again, this 2-3 zone making it very difficult. Now Peppelman's going to try the lane, and you just see Lehman just crash the ball carrier. When they don't have responsibility for an individual, they move to the ball, and they force an Anna turnover as Peppelman travels. And you're going to get a timeout called by Coach Maurer, and it's a full one, so we'll take it with them. 20-20, under a minute to go here in the third on NKTelco Sports.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. NKTelco partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, support, and more. Our advanced system delivers the speed you need with enhanced reliability and support. Running a business is tough. Contact NKTelco and let our expert team give you a hand.
Welcome back to Anna High School, as they call it, home of the Rockets, the launch pad. Scott Fry with you. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. It's the Shelby County Athletic League Anna Rockets versus the Three Rivers Conference Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. Get another good look at that Lehman bench, as we're going to be coming out of this full timeout called by Anna. And there's a nice look at the Anna bench. Ready to get a drink, as we are set to close out the third quarter. 42.1 to go, 20-20 lead. Leading scorer thus far, Mara O'Leary, the sophomore, 5'10" forward, averages a little over 8 points per game. She's hit 12 tonight. And now Anna again going to pressure the ball just a little bit, make it a little tougher, not giving them the timeline. Nice job breaking that press, and now you're going to get a block, and that'll be Rowland's third foul. Lena Rowland, number 22 for the Rockets. And Lehman will inbound from right in front of their own bench. This is the freshman Layla Plattfoot, and Jenna Walters goes up the ladder to get that one. Another steal. She's had probably 4 of them tonight. As Anna loses the handle and gives it right back to the Cavaliers. This is Colleen O'Leary. Brenna Cobb trailing. Now they try to get O'Leary trapped in the front corner. She gets it out to Wessner, and she puts it in with a little shooter's roll. And that is Wessner's first bucket of the night. And back the other way. The buzzer beater for 3. And that will end the third quarter as Brenna Cobb drains her first long ball. Anna 23. The Lehman Catholic Cavaliers 22 here on NKTelco Sports.
Carriage Works has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. Carriage Works thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. Carriage Works now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. Carriage Works has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for Carriage Works. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
Welcome back to Anna High School. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. 5-star recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment. MVP sponsors, Clopay and Nedick Minster. The scoreboard sponsor, all night long, all season long, First National Bank. Keys to the game all season, Keyhole Pizza. Replays brought to you by Winners Meats. Starting lineups brought to you by Sidney Allglaze Audiology. Timeout sponsors, Precision Strip. Stats and Recap, Wagner's IGA, and later we'll award our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco. Little entry pass is broken up there by Walters, and Anna collapses on that. And then we get a collision under the Lehman basket, and number 14, Colleen O'Leary, will pick up her second. That's the second team foul of the half for the Cavaliers, as Brenna Cobb draws that foul. Taylor Peppelman will sub in. Liz Stoddard was getting her first action of the evening, wearing jersey number 4 for Anna. She'll come back off 23-22 as Brenna Cobb brings the ball across the timeline. She leads all the Rocket scorers with 11, and then her pass is taken away by the Cavaliers, who summarily throw it out of bounds. So again, they trade turnovers. Right now, Anna leads with the lower number of turnovers. They've committed 11 turnovers. Lehman Catholic has committed 14. As I said, Brenna Cobb with 11, Kaylee Brewer with 8 for the Rockets, 4 points for Jenna Walters. Pass to Walters, now to Brewer. Again, Lehman's going to stay in that 2-3 zone you see there. Cobb races inside of the short corner. Now Peppelman up and fires, missing. Rebound to the Cavaliers. It's Colleen Peppelman. Looked like a little double dribble there, or maybe a carry. And it's going to go out of bounds off Roland. We'll stay down here with Lehman. Caroline Wessner will inbound for the Cavaliers. 7 to go in this one, 23-22. And now you're going to get an offensive foul called against Lehman. And that's going to go against Mara O'Leary. That is her first foul of the evening. That'll result in a turnover, as Anna now back on offense. Cobb, Brewer, Rowland, Peppelman, and Walters on the floor for the Rockets. Both O'Learys, Plattfoot, Toner, Wessner on the floor for the Cavaliers. As Anna works that ball around the perimeter, unable to really penetrate very well against this Lehman defense. Now they've got a ball inside, back outside Peppelman. Now Cobb's going to spot up, shoot the 18-footer just a little bit off. Rebounded by Walters, and then she goes to put one back up, and she is fouled and will go to the line. And that foul is called on Wessner. That'll be her 4th personal, 4th team foul. As Walters in and out. Rioch subs in for Rowland. Wessner has a seat. Taylor Geisy back on the floor for the Cavaliers. Yeah, that one's good. 5 of 10 from the charity stripe are the Rockets. 4 of 7 for Lehman Catholic. Brenna Cobb applying the pressure to Taylor Geisy. She gets over the timeline, and then the Rockets almost get a good trap there. Toner dribbles across, now back to Geisy. Anna staying in that man-on-man defense. As you see there, Kaylee Brewer all over Geisy, making it pretty tough to operate. Now Mara O'Leary with it. Molly Rioch defending her. Molly Rioch playing with multiple fouls, 4 of them to be exact, and that one was in and out. Rebounded by the Rockets, and they will slow things down. 24-22, Anna with the lead. 5:50 to go here in the final stanza. Peppelman skip pass across the Walters. She'll put it down, and she's stopped by O'Leary, and then O'Leary jumps off to defend that shot by Cobb. And is rebounded and turned over as the rebounder steps out of bounds. I think that was Toner for the Cavaliers. Now Cobb sets for 3, going to be short. Rebounded by Walters, up no good. And then rebounded by Lehman. Coming the other way. This is Geisy up and in off the assist. Nice job of working that ball up the floor, and we are tied at 24. Now Brewer pulls the trigger, nothing but net. Kaylee Brewer with 11. She's had a nice night shooting the ball. Now Toner with it for Lehman. She's guarded by Peppelman. Toner works Peppelman in and does a nice job of getting Peppelman turned around. I think they're going to get that call on Rowland, and it is not. It is on Taylor Peppelman. That'll be her 4th. Team 6, I believe. And that will send Heidi Toner to the charity stripe. She's got 6, make it 7. Make it 8. So Toner, 2 made free throws. 27-26, Anna with the lead as Cobb quickly brings the ball up the floor. Coach Maurer electing to leave Taylor Peppelman in with 4 fouls. It's pretty much just going to go with what we got at this point. Now Cobb thinks about a shot. Now Brewer pulls the trigger. Count it. Another one from downtown. And Kaylee Brewer with 14 on the night. Great night shooting for the senior guard, providing some much needed offense as Brianna Raymond is out with an ACL, and now she's going to commit a foul, and that is her first personal foul, as Toner will go to the line again. She will shoot a pair. This is Heidi Toner, the senior. She is feeling the rhythm from the three-point line, or excuse me, from the free throw line. Anna leads 30-27, 4:28 to go on the First National Bank scoreboard. That one's short off the front of the rim and rebounded by the Rockets. Cobb now forces a pass, tipped out of bounds by Mara O'Leary. So Anna will keep the ball. Taylor Peppelman's going to have to inbound right in front of her own bench. Lehman, you see, playing 2 to the ball and 3 to the post on defense here, a 2-3 zone. And anytime a Rocket tries to get that ball in, they will collapse on the ball. Taylor Peppelman now around to Brewer, back up top to Walters. She gets the defense off their feet a little bit. Now Cobb, she'll step up to the elbow, kick it back out to Peppelman. Mara O'Leary steps out, takes away the baseline. And Walters elects not to shoot all by herself. Cobb finds Brewer in the corner, now back up to Cobb. And Lehman doing a great job of taking away the passing lanes, staying in the Rockets' gaps. And the Rockets with a 3-point lead are not in any hurry to press the ball in, not wanting to turn it over with this narrow of a lead. And now you're going to get a foul committed by, I think that's Colleen O'Leary. Yep, they're going to call Mara O'Leary on that, number 5. Out comes Riak, in comes Rowland. 5th personal foul of the half for the Cavaliers. 7 committed by the Rockets. And Anna back into their half-court set. Number 12, Taylor Peppelman, the junior, with it. Now Lehman switching back to a man-on-man defense. Not wanting to give Anna any looks at the basket. Anna has proven they are not afraid to pull it down. 5 of 11 from outside the arc, shooting the 3-ball pretty well. Now Brenna Cobb breaks inside, up and in. Nice play there by the sophomore guard. That puts her at 13 on the game. And now you're going to get a timeout, Lehman. And we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Just go over some numbers. Kaylee Brewer with 14 for Anna, leading all scorers. Brenna Cobb right behind her with 13. Jenna Walters with 4. Mara O'Leary with 12 for the Cavaliers. Caroline Wesner with 2. And Heidi Toner with 9. Geisy with 4 for the Cavaliers as well. Molly Riak has a made free throw for 1 point. And Jenna Walters also has contributed 4 to the cause tonight for the Rockets. So 2:56 to go here. Anna leads by 5. This is their largest lead of the contest. Inbounding the ball here at half court will be Taylor Geisy. Colleen O'Leary is going to bring it across the timeline, defended there by Brenna Cobb. Lehman into their half court offense. Freshman Layla Platfoot tries the right side. Taylor Peppelman says no. Now O'Leary kicks it across to Mara O'Leary, and she goes up and over and misses. And Brenna Cobb's going to push it the other way, just like Coach Mara wanted to do. And you're going to get a blocking foul. Cobb goes up, draws contact, and that will be the first foul against Taylor Geisy. And so Cobb will go to the line. Brenna Cobb shooting decently from the free throw line, almost 60% free throw shooter. First one is in. Caroline Wessner will sub in and send Layla Plattfoot to the Lehman bench. 33-27. Anna with the lead. Second free throw from Cobb, no good. And Toner will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 2.5 minutes to go. Rockets by 6. Nice entry pass now out to Mara O'Leary, no good. Rebound to Anna. Cobb all the way down. Brewer goes up and she is hacked. Let's see if they call that on Geisy or Mara O'Leary. That'll be on Geisy, Taylor Geisy, her second foul, and Kaylee Brewer will go to the free throw line. Best free throw shooter on the team at 72.4% for the Rockets. I've got Brewer with 14. Make that 15. As she hits that free throw. Now Geisy tries baseline, up and in. Nice drive for Geisy. That's her 6th point of the game. And Cobb going to slow things down as they lead by 5. Just under 2 minutes to go on the First National Bank scoreboard. Taylor Peppelman up top now. And again, Lehman gone to a man-on-man defense. They played zone for much of the game, second, third, and most of the fourth. Now Rioch with it. Back up front to Walters. Mara O'Leary's going to come out, tie her up, and foul. As they've got to stop the clock, the Cavaliers do. And that will send Walters to shoot some free throws. And it'll be one-on-one as that was the 8th team foul. Walters also a solid free throw shooter, 57.1%. She hits the front end. And makes the second one. So Anna, biggest lead of the night for anybody. 36-29, 7-point lead, minute and a half to go. Cavaliers going to have to really get it going, and there goes Anna with that trapping defense. Nice job getting another turnover. 17 turnovers committed by the Cavaliers. Now Anna going to try and slow things down. Colleen Rowland all over Brewer. She will get called on the foul, her 3rd. And Brewer will come to the line, shooting 1-1 as Rockets are in the bonus. Boy, these are big free throws they're making down the stretch here. That's 16 points. Make it 17 points for Brewer. As Anna stretches the lead, 38-29. And a big 3 from Geisy, no good. Rockets rebound. This is Cobb going to bring it over the timeline and then slow things down on the side. Anna going to look to play keep away now, up by 9, under a minute to go. Here comes Brewer down the lane. Now Rioch, now all the way across to Cobb. Now she'll try it at the free throw line, and Mara O'Leary going to commit her 4th foul. Should send Cobb to the free throw line to shoot 2 now because the Rockets are in the double bonus, and we're going to get a timeout called by Anna. As I mentioned, Lehman Catholic committed 17 turnovers, most of those thanks to the pressure defense in the backcourt by the Rockets. Coach Maurer electing to play some press defense to give Lehman a tough time bringing the ball over the timeline. As you see Coach Mark Mays there with the Cavaliers bench. 11 turnovers committed by the Rockets. Most of them, as you see Coach Maurer there talking with them at their bench, most of them committed in the offensive end against that zone defense that the Cavaliers have been playing. It's 16 rebounds by the Rockets and 19 collected by Lehman. So pretty even there. But where it matters most, the Anna Rockets with the advantage, 38-29. Anna comes in with a record, excuse me, So Brenna Cobb is going to shoot 2 free throws. The Rockets come in with a record of 6 wins, 5 losses overall, 3-3 in the Shelby County Athletic League. They are in 4th place in the conference. As Brenna Cobb looks to add to her point total. Another free throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 free throws made in a row here by the Rockets. And that has been a big difference here down the stretch. As Cobb was 16 on the night. And here comes Colleen O'Leary inside to Mara O'Leary. Nice assist, bounce pass, up and good. It's Mara with 14. And number 44, Toner, going to get called for that foul. And we'll bring it back down. 36 to go, 35.9. Rockets lead is 9 as Kaylee Brewer, the senior guard, to the line. She currently leads all scorers with 17. Make it 18. And that one falls as well. So 19 points for the senior as Colleen O'Leary, guarded by Brewer, almost loses it, gets it back. Nice screen there set by Layla Platfoot, and you get a double dribble as Anna's defense causes yet another Lehman turnover. 27.7 to go, 11-point lead for the Rockets. And Brewer now going to bring things over the timeline. 20 seconds to go now. Anna's going to try to just play some keep away and put this thing in the books as they lead by 11. 15 to go. Cobb with the ball. Pass across to Walters. She's guarded by Mara O'Leary. Walters going to drive the baseline, force the issue, no good. Rebounded by Mara O'Leary. She'll race the other way and put up a prayer and miss there at the end. And that's going to do it. Your final score from the launch pad here at Anna High School. The Lady Rockets victorious 42-31 over the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. That will extend the Anna record to 7-5 and drop the Cavaliers to 5-8 overall. When we come back, we will have the Wagner's IGA stats and recap after this on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Thank you for your patience as we construct a new fiber broadband service in your area. We know that along with this process comes disruption in the easements and right-of-way areas, and we are restoring most areas as we complete them. A few areas will have some utility work installed, so we need to wait for the work to be completed before the lawns can be repaired. We're very close to having the fiber or coax drops cleaned up and replaced with fiber optic drops. Hang in there just a little longer, and we'll have a majority of the new fiber system installed.
Lift your career to new heights with Crown, an innovative global leader in the material handling industry with over a 75-year history of growth and success. We're seeking career-minded candidates for a wide variety of entry-level and skilled positions in our new Bremen, New Knoxville, Salina, Minster, and other U.S. locations. Visit crown.jobs to apply or find us on social media by searching Careers at Crown.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Welcome back to Anna High School, and it is time to talk about the Wagner's IGA stats and recap. As you see there on the graphic, the Anna Rockets victorious 42-31. Let's talk about things on the Lehman Catholic side of the ledger. They were 12 of 28 from the floor, 0 for beyond the arc, 0 for 3, 7 of 11 from the free throw line. They did pull down 20 rebounds, but 18 turnovers really did them in. And again, that, as we saw during the game, that came, a lot of those turnovers came in the backcourt as the result of the Anna press defense. On the Rockets side of the ledger, they were 11 of 33, 5 of 11 from downtown. Most of those, I want to say 4 out of those 5 came from Kaylee Brewer. 15 of 21 from the free throw line. Most of that came late. They made their last 9 free throws, which really took them out the back door. 17 boards, and they committed just 11 turnovers. Again, most of those came from the zone defense. I'd like to wrap up one more piece of business. We'd like to congratulate senior Kaylee Brewer, all 5'2" of her. She's your NKTelco player of the game. She scored 19, high scorer, and she normally averages, I'll tell you here in just a second. She averages 10.5 per game, so far and above her average. So congratulations to senior Kaylee Brewer of the Anna Rockets, your NKTelco player of the game. And one last time from the launch pad, the Anna Rockets are victorious 42-31 over the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers. I'm Scott Fry. I'd like to say goodnight on behalf of our staff, our director, Scott Robinson, our assistant director, Mr. Bryce Hamrick, and our excellent cameramen, wonderful as always, Mark Fissel and Kurt Guffner. Once again, this is Scott Fry. The Anna Rockets victorious 42-31 over Lehman Catholic Cavaliers here on NKTelco Sports.